Hello, welcome to episode 10. I'm always having trouble with these numbers. Episode 10.
I was gonna say, is it not 9? No,
Yeah,
it's 10.
no, it's not. Yeah, it's definitely not 9 because I think I had the same
Yeah.
trouble with number 9. Welcome to episode 10 of Talking with Tyrants. I'm King Psych0.
I'm Aright, Den.
StoneyBowski here.
And currently, Banger is MIA. He might pop in somewhere partway through this. And that's Den's little one joining us for the show. No, it's all good. Alrighty. I'm going to drop that intro video so we can go ahead and mute our mics. That way it's nice and clear. And 3, 2, 1. I'm going to say it this time. We are live, motherfuckers.
Live.
We're live to us right now. So it's something I did just realize, and I don't know how I missed it the past, 7 times. In the intro video, at the very end of it, it pops up, it says, with King Psych0 and Banger. So probably, if you want, Dan, maybe one of these days you just do, a little re-edit of that one. I have the original you sent me. I could send it back to you and throw in your guys' name in there. I fucking love that intro video, though. Alright. So, you guys want to just hop right into it? Hop right into that incoming tyranny? Talk about some big news that's coming?
Let's do it.
Alright, let's fucking
Yeah,
do
why
it.
not? Yeah, let's go for
Here
it.
we go. Incoming tyranny. Alright. Alright, so... Listen, guys. There's some shit that used to go down in Tyrant Collective. It's called Tyrant Takeover. And I am so fucking excited because we found a way to bring it back. And it's less taxing, it's less exhausting and confusing. And Tyrant Takeover's back, motherfuckers. Alright? It's called Grand Tyrant Takeover because it's been completely redesigned to focus on GTA 5. We will eventually be doing other events periodically, probably for other games. But right now, Takeover, that is its own thing. It is for GTA 5. There's all sorts of events that are going to be coming out of it.
We're hammering up
excited.
GTA 5 pretty hard lately, so yeah.
Yeah.
It fits nicely. There's going to be some good events coming up as well. It's going to be a good few exciting weeks ahead, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And just because once you had mentioned wanting to do a weekly event, that's my brain just went into this mode. Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, and the ideas for the events just started pumping out of me. I'm like, this is fucking awesome. I was so excited.
The chat was like, boom, all of a sudden there's 8 weeks worth of events there right for you. Whoa.
Yeah. So yeah, this is just a little covering for a couple of the ideas we have for events. The one that we're all really excited about, as far as I've gathered, is Fuck the Police. Coming straight from the underground. Where what we're going to do is we're going to find locations, a nice confined location, maybe establish boundaries where we can't run out of, and get a 5-star wanted level, and literally just fight the police until, maybe a certain amount of time. Maybe we pick a time frame and then move to the next location. That'd be pretty cool. Have to be able to call our cars in, get to our cars, escape, get to the next location, hold down there. That shit is gonna be fun, dude. Chaos in Los Santos. Well, that's essentially. It's probably gonna turn out to what it always is when we're in a public lobby and somebody gets a little froggy.
It doesn't take long.
Yeah, it doesn't take long at all, ever. So we know how that one's gonna usually turn out. We got car meets, drag races, manhunt, which I think is our most vague one right now because I feel like we gotta establish some good ground rules, just that way it doesn't get ruined,
Well, classic manhunt, but keep it a private lobby. But classic manhunt for me growing up was one person going finding everybody else. So you could either do it that way or swap it around the other way and have a bunch of people looking for one person who's either hidden or you don't have your maps on.
Yeah, we could do both, honestly. Yeah. No cheating.
Round
That'd be
reads.
awesome. That'd be
Yeah.
really fun.
Is there a way to turn maps off in a lobby?
Yeah. In your settings, you can turn your map off.
Cool.
Turn everything off if you just want to see you on the screen. A lot of people do it like streaming, or if you just you know the city really well, you don't really need a map sometimes.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Maybe we could do that. Make it like a no HUD, first person only. Like, yo, that shit would be dope. No guns or anything. That way we don't have to worry about the police. Like, yeah, that would be so cool. Yeah, there we go. Just form that shit in 5 minutes. Not even.
Stoney's your drag race and elite cars.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that. That's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. And that's one that we
weeks
can kind of do, like, you know, sort of like the Fight Club, where we can like crown a champ. You know, each bracket of the drag race can have like the winner of the bracket, and they gotta choose to defend or like dissolve their title as champ or something. We could do cool little like inner working kind of stuff like that. That would be pretty dope.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So yeah, we got Grand Tyrant Takeovers. I know last week we talked about the website and how we wanted to do it, and now we are doing it. So 2 weeks doesn't mean much to Tyrants. We keep moving forward. So that's a nice little announcement for this segment. It's official, but it's under maintenance. So we're working
It's looking good though. It is looking nice, definitely.
Yeah, it's coming together. That's all thanks to Mr. Bowski over there.
Well, yeah, it was a big time.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be good. There's gonna be a lot of stuff, and just like anything else, I'm sure that website, as we go on, it's gonna start to evolve, and we're gonna have new elements to it.
It's like riding a bike.
Yeah.
As I'm going on, I'm starting to remember how everything goes and what I'm supposed to do.
Yep.
I think what I'm definitely looking forward to is the moment when I've not done it yet, but I will. When I save the Safari page as an icon on my phone, that I hope it has that Tyco logo on the icon. That'll look great.
Oh, nice.
Just a little skull sat there on my phone.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I did that a while back. I think there was a way to like add the group on Facebook and the page to like my home screen on my phone, and I had like the Tyco symbol just sitting there. I'm like, that's so nice. It does look good. But yeah, that's big news right there. Grand Tyrant Takeovers, and
website going.
That website going, and we're in the talks of future YouTube content. We're kind of trying to feel out what we could possibly do, but there's definitely more coming. It's not gonna just be the podcast and the wizard videos. There's gonna be a lot. We can even, I think, download and upload the streams. Make it that stream dedicated playlist. That way people can go back, catch old streams of different events and everything like that. So yeah, 2020.
My first Twitch stream went well. It was alright.
Yeah, that's good.
I was kind of thinking about that. We all have Twitch now. Doesn't Twitch have like an integrated multi-stream thing? You can have multiple people on the same stream, whether or not they're on video.
I think. Nice. I know. It's got an app on Xbox that allows for seamless streaming directly off the Xbox, like Mixer.
Yeah, you can co-stream straight, just with a click of a button without invite everyone.
Oh yeah, that's
opens it up.
The co-stream. Because I was thinking, for the podcast, it'd be pretty cool. It'd be nice to build the Tyrant Twitch up too. You just go live on that and have like just have a clip of us gaming, I guess, or whatever while we're talking.
Yeah, that would be cool. That's I think that's something that we had.
Because then you could just take clips from the actual Twitch footage, right? They have that feature to put it into the YouTube video. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
that'd be fun
for an actual live feature.
Alrighty.
Definitely have to look into that.
Yeah, there's a lot coming, man. 2020's redefining like everything. I love it. It's been a crazy fucking year, but yeah, definitely a rough start. But the Tyrants, we were just like, yeah, exactly. chaos and fucking craziness all around the world, but the Tyrants are like, nah, we got this.
Right.
Alrighty. Well, on that note, we can jump over to, oh shit, it's the internet. Pretty decent list here. My jaw dropped when I saw that last link you dropped in there, the Lambo Crash. That's fucking crazy.
Gut wrenching. Well, a lot of people went straight to the first instinct of, oh, he's bought a flash new car and he's been ragging it around and he's crashed it within 20 minutes. Well, no, it was a fault with the car that forced it to stop on the motorway.
Oh no!
So it just like stopped in the fast lane and a truck ran into the back of it.
Oh my god, that's scary.
He's getting a big payday.
Yeah,
What's
he's a nice car though. It's such a shame. I think the guy was all right.
That's a fucking, because that car looks destroyed, dude. Like the back tires are gone. Oh my god, that's terrifying.
I wonder how that happens. A malfunction in your car with the safety system that then makes it unsafe.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, such a shame.
But yeah, that when I saw that, my jaw dropped. It's like, that's fucking crazy, man. Just imagine that. But it's probably in for a big payday from Lamborghini.
Oh, definitely. Big payday, new car, you have a new house, you'll retire.
Yep. Alright, so... Yep. And then we got Mixer is shut down. We just briefly alluded to that in our previous section, so... Yeah.
So can you not get on it at all? I mean, I've not removed the app or anything off my Xbox. I've not tested it either.
It still seems to be working, but they're not paying any of their partners no more. Mixer no longer handles that.
That's crazy.
So whoever was a partner and was making a living off of it, like I got some people that I know personally from here that had just gotten partnered and were finally making a living off of that. Sudden, it's nothing now. It's like starting all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, the only ones
and I know,
really
like, big name streamers
were Ninja and Shroud, really.
Yeah.
I know something like Ninja made 30 mil off of it. He had Mixer buy him out.
Yeah.
Or pay him out, rather. And then same thing with Shroud. Shroud got a little less, but I think now Ninja's got an offer for like 30 mil to be with Facebook. So that's total, if he goes with them, 60 mil he made because of a really shitty deal that went down between Microsoft and Facebook.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So they're trying to say it's for the future of, what was it, X Cloud or X Gaming or some shit like that, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, the way they did it was really shady, really bad for a lot of people.
Yeah. Good
That's
thing.
like waking up one day, walking into work, and your boss is like, "Oh, we're no longer going to employ you, and you're no longer getting paid." Like,
Yeah.
what?
All that money you were expecting? Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I wonder how that works too, though. Like, so if you're a partner or affiliate on Twitch, and you lose that job, can you collect unemployment? Does that count as like an actual job where you can collect unemployment? You know what I mean?
I believe so, because there's like a contract involved and shit. So, you know, I think that's possible, but they might not even have to.
They're able to.
Yeah.
Because I know like most of their income comes from like sponsorship, and people donating, right? That's a weird one. That's a really weird one. I actually gotta go look into that because that's really bad for, especially the people that got it up to enough where you're getting paid and it's enough that you're making a living off of it, where you don't really have to do anything else but do that.
Yeah.
There's be a lot of people on there streaming big time, won't there?
Yeah. Well, a lot of people started on Mixer and built their brands on Mixer, and now it's gone.
Yeah.
I think those are the ones that really got affected by that, are the people that built their brand on Mixer.
Yeah.
I say, if they were to do like a swap over or something, there's a chance that they could lose followers as well in the process. So it's not going to be a nice transition for them, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Besides the big names, they just their people are just gonna follow them. But yeah, anybody that's
exactly.
struggling to build up. Yeah, they have to
That's
transition
what
their
I
following.
liked too. When that whole news broke out, lots of the I'll say they're kind of bigger, but not the real big Twitch guys, but a lot of the like medium-sized guys, like if you lost your Mixer followers, post your link here. I want to help you
Yeah.
regrow on Twitch and stuff. And I thought that was really cool.
Oh,
No,
that's
that's good.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's whew, that's crazy. All right, what else did we get? Oh yeah. I don't know if
What
you guys
is
ended up watching that video,
what is
but
that about?
oh, baby Trump. Okay, so
Yeah.
somebody face swapped.
I've seen it.
Yeah, somebody face swapped Trump's face on this baby that like I forgot what the baby did, but like they voiced it over and everything,
Yeah.
like accusing
Yeah.
Trump of stuff like about COVID and everything, and the baby's like no, and the baby's like going off the whole time, and the lady's going at him, but you said that there was nothing to worry about with COVID. No, like it's just all this shit, dude. It is hilarious and it's creepy, like how perfect his face got swapped onto that baby. Like it's almost terrifying. It's nightmare fuel, but yeah, I had heard that. I was listening to a podcast and I heard that and I then watched the video and I'm like, no, this is fucking awesome.
Did that
Man.
lead you onto- I like the ones where they take small clippets of him saying words and put them all together to make him sing some kind of song.
Yeah. Yeah, there's somebody that's done that before with like other presidents. They did that with like Obama and like other people. It's like the bad lip reading. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that shit where it's like it's like perfectly dubbed shit.
Yeah.
Like
With all the NFL games, I've seen quite a few of them ones.
Oh my god.
dude, I love those videos. That was like the birthplace of deep fakes and shit and face swaps. Like it's like, what can I do that sounds ridiculous and make it look like this person's actually saying it? But yeah, and then the only other thing on the roster is the guy that decided to rob an adult toy store, and he ended up literally getting dildos thrown at him and like shoot out of the store. Imagine how embarrassing it is. Like maybe that dude was struggling, but like he's struggling way more now with some ego shit after that. He's like, I'm gonna go rob this place. I'm looking in for a good payday, and he gets hit in the face with a big purple dildo. Like,
And when he goes home and his boys ask him how it went, and he's like, "Yeah, I got dildo."
it's like it went really well, but I lost the money.
I got fucked,
I
man.
lost an eye.
It's just crazy because like the ladies that were behind the counter, they didn't give a fuck about his gun. They were yelling at him, like brave enough to throw dildos at him. They must have figured like this dude ain't gonna shoot us. But imagine
Dang,
that.
and he had a gun?
Yeah, he had a gun, dude. It's insane. Like that's. Yeah, that man's not gonna recover from that blow to the ego. That
No.
shit. Ooh,
Wow.
that sucks. But yeah, I saw that. That had me dying. I was fucking
that's
laughing.
funny.
I was like, this is another good one. But yeah, that's I think that's it for oh shit, it's the internet.
Just,
Play-
wow.
Yep.
You go to rob somewhere and you get dildos from it. That's fucking. Oh man.
That's worse than those videos where you see a guy like walks in and he's
I
got
hope
the gun
anyone
and
that
then
knows
the
him
store owner like,
or anyone that comes across him never lets him live that down.
oh yeah, if they know him.
Oh, hey, aren't you the guy that got fended off with dildos? Yeah, I think you are.
I got a nickname for you. I don't think you want to hear it though. Oh man,
Can you
that's so
imagine
wild.
The memes that are gonna come out about that.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's a
Actually,
whole different
I
level
kind of
of
want to.
your life being
Wanna
in
search
disarray.
that now.
Yeah, I got the
See
link
if there's
in.
any memes on that.
Yeah, I got that link in there. Fucking take some screenshots, throw that to the internet. You know.
We'll have
Yeah.
to send it out. See if encourage someone to make a little remake video of it.
Oh my god, imagine them doing a bad lip reading video of it. That would be so gangster. Oh my god, just has him like crying as he's walking out at the end. You guys saw the police so mean to me. Fine, I'll go. Who does that?
Oh,
Who
man.
throws a dildo at people? It's rude. Oh man. But alright. So, very eventful. Oh shit, it's the internet. We can hop on over to Tyrant News Center. Boom! We are here. Alright, so first thing I had on the list is Rockstar news. Real quick, I don't know if it's involved in that link that you dropped, Den, but it is confirmed that GTA 5 is going to get, it's online, is going to get a standalone version for next-gen consoles, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Wow,
Like,
that is awesome.
yeah, so all of those resources that are used to stabilize the single player and all that data that's getting used for that, just to have it there, now it's all going to be completely focused on online. So I think a lot of those issues that we have nowadays with online, that's going to start to fizzle out. You know, and it also opens the door that, like, they could potentially, and I'm hoping, add cross-platform. That's not confirmed as far as I can tell, but that it would make it totally possible.
That would be good.
Yeah, if you're re-engineering your online mode, boom, there you go.
That'd just make the game crazy if you could do it.
It'd be perfect.
That'd be brilliant.
What I really want, these next-gen consoles in GTA Online,
Mm-hmm.
is private lobbies where we can still do our missions.
That
Because
would
you know,
be-
if you put this online play on the new gens, no more nat typing. That goes out the window.
That's true. That's true. I hope
Yep.
so. I understand their reasoning behind not doing it, but like maybe even put like a limitation on it. So like if you have a full group of people, if it's like at least 4 by technicality, like then you can start running your missions in a private lobby. You know, like I don't see the harm in that. If you're just by yourself, sure, I kind of get it because then everybody would be able to like build their shit on their own and there's no threat. But like at least make it so you have to have
we need
teammates.
We need something like that because.
Because I understand their idea behind it. It's
I get
competing organizations and everything. Like, but also at the same time, 75%, and that's a really modest percentage of the GTA Online community is a bunch of salty assholes. Like, I love
they've
GTA.
got to understand from our point of view as well as players that they make everything super expensive in the game, and to expect you to make decent money in a public full lobby where you just get gunned all the time, you're never going to make any money doing that.
Yeah.
But I suppose from their end of things again, it gets you playing it more and trying more, so you're on it more.
That's where the laws on these microtransactions need to crack down on these fucking companies that do that.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. They force you into the microtransaction because you want to progress, you want to have fun.
That's true. I didn't even think
The
about that.
only way to do that, if you can't do it in a public lobby, let me go hit up the credit card store real quick, buy some cards, and then I can have what my friends have, but just get it without having to do the grind.
Yeah. That's true.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
I like
that's
to take away from that.
I like microtransactions. I'm a supporter of them, but I don't like it when it's forced. Because, like, I personally don't have buyer remorse. I'm not that kind of person that's like, oh, I bought this game and it's not what I expected. I hate you. Like, with Anthem, I love the shit out of that game at first, but it turned out to not be what I expected it to be after 500 hours because nothing new was happening. But I wasn't one of those people that went on and trash talked the game. I still am like, have you ever played it before? No. Okay, go fucking play that game for like 100 hours or something. You will love it. Just don't get sucked into it thinking that it's, you know, the end all be all like I did, and you'll be fine. You know, all those people that said the game sucked and it was trash, like, no, it was quite the phenomenal game, but it had no end game. That's the only issue, you know?
That's why I still have faith for 2.0.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. If they could resurrect that shit and make it what, you know, it could have been, I'm so down to play it again. But, you know, that's I'm not a big buyer's remorse person. So when it comes to microtransactions, I like it because even, you know, I get something out of it and I support the company.
You know what we gotta do, Dan?
Yeah, it's a choice.
We gotta get Mama as a guest star on here because she's got that EA Inside Access now that she's part of Mulehorn.
Yeah.
So she might have some she might have a little, you know, insider hidden little tidbits to throw us.
That'd be pretty
Just
cool.
try and set that up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can have some. We'll have some talk. See what she thinks.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked. Thing is, for Anthem, I've always supported that. I've still got it installed. I've not
Same.
played it in a while, like, but I liked the choice of having the microtransactions because I didn't play it loads. So, like, when things came out seasonally, if I couldn't save up enough coins, and that was through my own doing from not playing it enough, not grinding enough, I usually missed things. So I had that choice of buying that piece, that kit of armor or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely not if they make the game that difficult that it forces you to go and spend more money.
Yeah, that's where I never really thought about that with
choice.
GTA, and that is kind of true. It does sort of force your hand. Granted, like, you can do heist, but heist is a time investment.
So
You have to have the
thing with
time.
Anthem, though, is even if you spend the money, you're only getting cosmetic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you grind forever and you finally get the weapon you want, the rolls and the percentages on it, garbage.
Yeah, they should have added a reroll system directly to the weapons. That was one thing that shocked me. I don't mind regrinding for some stuff, but like, you should have added a reroll system. That's with the style of RNG that they had and the type of stats and the way it worked and the vast majority of stats. Like, yeah, a reroll system, even if it costs a little bit. Even I wouldn't have minded grinding for the in-game currency to be able to reroll. If that's what I had to do, if I had to do some expeditions and shit and grind out a few missions and to get a reroll, cool.
That's all the main community was asking for was, can we just get rewarded for grinding this game?
Yeah.
Day in, day out.
Yep. All right. So.
Anything else? But yeah, that link I dropped was to do with the next gen GTA coming. There is a couple of other things for current GTA now. After hours bonuses on nightclubs.
Okay.
Stuff like that. There's a bit on Red Dead. I usually keep an eye on Newswire for Rockstar games.
Okay.
So they've got, like, for Red Dead some 50% more cash, double XP and discounts, so not all bounty hunter related stuff. So.
Okay.
For those that play GTA in the community.
Cool.
There's a little thing they're doing right now.
Yeah, and then we have a couple of the, obviously people are probably already aware of it, gaming companies with everything going on in the world today. We got people with allegations, sexual misconduct.
Dude.
Yeah, dude, it's insane, but it makes sense.
Because,
like, if you think about it, they're talking about executives, the big shots. Those are the guys. It's not the guys creating the games. It's the guys funding and doing the fucking, paper pushing and shit. Like, it sucks though, because it's gonna taint this industry.
I've been playing WoW a little bit lately, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of went back because I used to follow this guy called Swift, and he was like my idol. I used all his warrior builds he ever came out with for PvP and stuff, and I was trying to look for his content, and it's completely gone. And apparently, he's on a long list of guys who are being accused of sexual harassment, rape in some cases, and it was crazy. And I read two of the I guess you want to say the testimonies, I guess, of the girls that came forward, and it's pretty scary, dude. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
When you look at it, you think about it, you're looking at these guys, like, man, it makes sense. These guys started out as nerds. No girl would ever want to be with them back then, but they, come into fame and make all this fucking money now. They have these huge houses that they call gamer houses. That's where, like, a lot of the shit went down. It's pretty crazy how the shit is set up, and it's really... In some of the cases, it seemed like some of the cases, there were girls helping the guys get these girls to just fall into being trapped into doing stuff. It's pretty fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all fucked up.
what they do in the responsibilities for the position in society. You've still got to make the right decisions, whether these people are doing that or not.
And it's funny, the people that are trying to defend these guys, it's like, aren't you the same people that are trying to, like, defend these other girls who are being victimized by, celebrities and people of higher status than these little gamer celebrities?
Yeah.
But you're mad because you can't watch your favorite guy play fucking Halo now? Like, come on.
Yeah, it's pretty sad that people would even
It's
defend that,
crazy.
because like it's not too far fetched either. Like we're not too far off from our very like a generation ago even like that was still a very prominent thing. Before that, it was like almost normal for that to happen, like people slipping roofies, back in like the 50s and 60s and shit like that. Like that was a very common thing. Men with power did fucked up things, plain and simple, and that, so it's like for people to be defending, these gamers, like it's the same thing. It's just a different type of power. It's an ego trip, and they feel that they have like it's fucking wild. It's fucking wild, dude.
Our society's evolved a lot since then, though.
Yeah, exactly. Because
that kind of behavior is not acceptable anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a double-edged sword in that regard. So like it's a very prominent part of humans, but we've also gotten pretty far from it to be able to have the platforms to talk about it, for there to be millions of people that are disgusted by it. Whereas if we were having this conversation 100 years ago, we would be talking about it in a casual manner, like. It was normal, and we would be the oddballs if we were disgusted by it. It's like people can't say that we're not evolving. It just sucks that though it is a plain reality that obviously very well could happen in the gaming industry. It sucks that it is, because it's like that's our home ground, and now it's getting dragged into this vortex of bullshit. Though I am happy the people that were victimized, now they have a voice. I think that's important. So no, it's fucking crazy though. I started hearing about
none of that shit in Psycho.
No, not us. We're fucking.
Nope.
I think we're all fucking either married or fucking like we're all occupied, like doing our own thing,
Yeah.
Like, if anything, I'm the one that gets abused in my relationship, but I'm just playing, babe. Don't hit me. She was like, But yeah, and then the other thing was that the Scuf Gaming, I'm a little unfamiliar with that. Are they like known for controllers and stuff, or what's up with that?
Well, it's just something I found online. It's like, PS5 new pads. That's just for the PlayStation players that might be listening. Show them some nice little pads that you can get from these guys.
Okay.
Some nice little designs. I mean, there's some pretty cool looking ones. I know we don't play PlayStation, as I've said before, but I'm always up for looking at a nice looking pad. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Oh yeah, no, those are dope. That's cool. And
they
did like a Call of Duty specific.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool as well.
Yeah.
Different kind of designs for parts of it. But yeah, that was just a quick whip by for have a look. Mention.
Cool. Yep, that link as always will be in the description, and that puts us onto games of the week, which now for the third session, No Man's Sky and GTA surprise. Oh man.
So we know what we got. We know what we've got coming on GTA. We said earlier.
Yep. And so to atone or not atone, but to talk about how we got those events coming in GTA. Since we're doing that, I was thinking maybe once in a while, especially because it's cross-play, we might be able to get a cool event going. So there's a couple ideas I have, because there's racetracks that you can make in No Man's Sky, like actual racetracks. So I was thinking we can make like a cool, winding, crazy...
You just said racetracks in No Man's Sky.
Yes. That's exactly what I said.
What are we racing?
Exocrafts, by foot. I don't know. We could, we could get exocrafts, like
we could
do
some
cool
loads
stuff
on that as well.
Yeah, and there's
Space
also
race.
that sphere thing that I found, the spherification thing, and I was thinking we can get together a dope fucking No Man's Sky soccer match. Like straight up, we use the sphere, we do like 2 teams of 5 or some shit like that, and we just get a cool, nice, flat fucking area, set up a couple of goalposts.
In No Man's Sky.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
Yeah. Oh man, grip ball would be even better. We have to have scatter blasters so we can launch that motherfucker.
Oh my gosh.
So I was thinking
That's
that
really
would be
cool.
some pretty cool stuff that we could probably do. You know, that way, because we're giving a lot of light to GTA, but a lot of us are playing No Man's Sky pretty regularly. So I figured, you know, it doesn't even have to be like regular events. It could be periodic. You know, when we decide, hey guys, you know, spur of the moment, in about a week we're gonna be doing a soccer match in No Man's Sky, and if we find a couple of things that everybody really enjoys, like I was even thinking like a quote-unquote drag race with the mechs, since they're kind of slow and you can only really use their jump, you know, so you have a point A to point B kind of setup, and so you have to like time your jumps right, you know, everything like that, and just kind of make like a cool little course for mechs to like race each other. We could do all sorts of fun, weird stuff. We could even do like, you know, Slayer matches if we wanted, turn on player damage, and, you know, like make a cool little arena or something. You know?
Man.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of potential there. And that really got sparked an idea. Shout out to my brother, because I told him about the Grand Tyrant Takeovers, and he's like, dude, that sounds fun as hell. He's like, you guys gonna have any events coming for No Man's Sky? And I'm like, oh my God, I have ideas now. And so it's like the second time that it happened. Somebody's like, events, this game, and my brain's like, just whirred up, and I started thinking of all this shit.
That's awesome.
So,
you know, I've been sat playing it, and it's such a chilled out game. And I was thinking you could do more with this game.
Heck yeah, dude.
Especially with the. But then I just carried on flying to other planets and kind of forgot about it. But yeah, that sounds like an awesome idea.
Yeah, we could, you know, even freaking hide and seek or manhunt. You know, you turn off your player icon.
God, go hide in another galaxy. What the?
Yeah, like you have to pick. Okay, so there's 3 star systems. You know, so your target is in one of those 3. You know, so that you have like a team of 5 hunting down one guy. 3-star systems. Yeah,
because you know how long it takes to go around just one planet, let alone just a moon?
Yeah.
That'd be so crazy.
You know, maybe like add some rules so like you do kind of have to, you know, like there's got to be some kind of indicator maybe. You know, like if you have like
give us a clue.
Yeah, there's got to be a clue. You know, so like if you know when you jump into a certain star system,
periodically timed clues. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Or like you jump into a star system and you know, okay, so this is where the person enters the star system, but you have to like say orbit your freighter on the planet that you're on. You can just go to the other side of the planet and orbit your freighter over there. So like, sure, they might find it, but if they get lazy and don't decide to check the full orbit of a planet, they might miss it. And then you know, so like something to some kind of indicators. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That would be really fun. So there's a lot of potential in that. You know, so yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds a lot of fun.
So that's it. No surprise here. Games of the week, same 2 games. You know, that's probably gonna be that way for a while. Honestly, like maybe until Cyberpunk, but I don't even know, dude. I'm so sucked into GTA and fucking No Man that like I can't really think of other games. Like for fuck's sake, these games took me away from Greymore, and I was so hyped for Greymore.
Dude, I went hard in Greymore. I'm like, what? I went CP300.
Yeah.
In that little short amount of time. Oh my gosh.
Alrighty. So.
Yeah. What I think about the GTA is getting kind of a revival as the Tyrant Takeover gets its revival.
It's so cool, dude. It's all very well timed.
For talking to Phantom on Facebook.
Yep. Yeah, it worked
then
out.
I jumped in the game with Phantom, and Phantom's cool as shit. But,
yeah, he's sounding it.
Yep.
I'll let him tell y'all his story and why he's really cool.
Yeah, I enjoy his company.
I've been posting out on Facebook with the GTA crew video, and he contacted me actually, and he said, you know, I'm interested in being part of your crew.
Nice.
And I talked to him a little bit about, you know, what we're about and what we do. I said, like, we don't just play GTA, we do have other games, but that is a main, definitely at the moment.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, get me in.
So I should start doing that too. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go make my Tyrant Collective Facebook page.
Yeah. All
Because then I'll
right.
actually be prompted to use it because I have a lot of stuff to post for the Tyrant Collective.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and once you make that, I can make you admin on the group, so you have all those posting. I think you actually are already admin, maybe. And then, unless it's an old Facebook that you joined in with, but
Mm-mm.
then the page I can add you as an editor, and that allows you to like post as Tyrant Collective and stuff like that. I have Den as editor. All these,
Oh yeah,
yeah, it
yeah,
adds a lot of cool features, and then,
cool.
Yeah.
yeah, it'll be pretty cool because then the more people we got on there, the more activity that pumps out of it, and that's our one spot. That's why I was excited about Phantom because he's
And then once I
adding
learn
that
on the
element.
website how to add links, I can get all the links to all our socials on the website as soon as I can figure out how to get those links
Yeah, I was
with
gonna
the
say because when
corresponding icon.
you know the bottom, the three links at the bottom of
Yeah, it
each
goes to
page.
Squarespace.
Yeah.
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 I'm
All
trying to
right.
figure out how to change that. I can't find the link though. I gotta find the link in the code, delete it, and make it ours.
See, on the Wix site, when you're in editor mode, all your options are down the left, and actually there's an option to select. You turn the link on the item that you're editing, and you can. So I don't know if there's anything
Wix.
similar to that.
Yeah, Wix. I was actually on Wix, messing around before I went full blown into the Squarespace thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Squarespace is just super convenient. You know.
Mm.
I like
I
it.
think you're all right with what you've got there, yeah. Because Wix, the one I was designing, I can't even get on editor mode now to edit
Yeah.
myself. But yeah, so I've just left it.
Alrighty, so let's jump to nerdy LimeLight. So we're pretty
Yeet.
well stacked for this one. We got a few pictures to show off. We got a clip, and then that'll probably be the wrap up. Because Banger, unless he hops in before we're done here, the weekly weeboo is just not much without me and him.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the first picture, I have it posted in the Discord. I called it the seething hatred of Slendy, because you could you see his character on the left. He's like
Yes.
staring at my character, and
All right,
it's
hold on. So, does this mean in this picture you had your paper bag off of your face?
yes,
Yeah.
And I missed it. Wow.
I saw it before. I saw you posted the picture.
Yeah, and then I deleted it.
Oh my god.
Damn it! I was hoping nobody saw it.
Damn. Wow.
Oh fuck.
Stone, it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Holy shit.
So yeah.
That'll never happen again.
Only if you're in a mission with me. There's a reason why I barely ever do heists with anybody. Can't see my face.
That is funny.
No,
But
but
yeah, can you not feel his eyes burning in the back?
yeah,
of the
dude, like you could see it, and it's funny because I didn't pick up on it right away. We were getting ready, and then I looked up and I'm like, Jesus, Slendy. And it's ironic because me and him, we always bicker with each other, and I always try and blow shit up, and he's like, No, King, don't blow shit up. So it's like a super ironic picture where he's just the hatred of Slendy is just peering into the back of my head. So I thought that was a nice little funny one with my, Tycho overlay over my face.
Nice.
For those of you that don't know, my character wears a paper bag, and I'm pretty hell-bent on always wearing the paper bag in any situation. So that's why it's covering my face. The next one we have, to a testament to our No Man's Sky obsession lately. This is one of my favorite picks. This game has, I haven't experienced a photo mode like this. This game has such a good
So
fucking
good,
photo
isn't it?
mode. It's so well put together. In that night that I took this picture, I had finally started messing with all the other settings, depth of field, and all that other stuff, and that this moment right here is this is so picture perfect because I was doing the Atlas path, and this was one of the ones, and I walk in and there's no Atlas, there's just the 3 alien races floating in front of a big bright light. Dude, it was so perfect. I was
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, so that
looks nice.
that's how I wanted to showcase that. We've all been on a binge lately, taking pictures. We actually have a channel on our Discord that is dedicated to virtual photography, and it's been fucking popping off every day. Somebody's uploading 5 or 6 pictures, and it's so much fun too. Like there's an exciting. Now I get why. Like then I understand why you like doing stuff like that, because there's like an exhilarating factor of capturing a moment, just a singular moment, and when you get it just right, like that shit feels like it's like a little adrenaline rush almost. It's excitement, you know. So I was really excited about that picture, because I was like, that's probably one of the best pictures I've ever taken in a game, you know.
Plus you have like one of them transcending moments, you know, like you feel more about the picture that you're taking because of how cool it looks, and you've got that angle just right. It's like it's awesome. I love that. I love the Atlas as well. It's a crazy place. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's such a good place for pictures, dude. The Atlas is so much fun. The third one we got here is, I was like obsessed with this picture when you posted it, Stoney, but the way you got that center placement of the Sentinel scanning, that shit is so fucking cool.
You want to know
his little scan rays
what's funny about that screenshot? You want to know how long it took me to get that fucker on center?
What, like
a good hour and a half.
Oh no!
I'm just sitting there trying to get, because the camera is so sensitive. When I try to move it fucking go out. I'm like, oh my god, no, that's not what I want.
Yeah, but no, that final result is great, dude.
Yeah, I really like how that one turned out.
Yeah, because his scan rays are like perfectly enveloping the rest of the screen, so it's like, you know, you're getting scanned by him. It's a really cool picture. I absolutely love that one, so I had to, because that's that one. When I saw that, I was like, oh my god, I love it.
Yeah.
Gotta showcase it. And then what do we got next? Oh, this one. This one's fucking gorgeous. Welcome to Los Santos. Oh my god.
Yeah,
that is such a good picture, dude. Did you make that black and white effect?
Yeah, it's one of the filters. There's a few on there. There's quite a few filters on the Rockstar editor. I like what you called it though, Tyrant City.
Yeah.
It fits well with how I made it look, because the filter I used, it looks like really dark and like, you know, like Batmanish. Yeah, and it's actually it's a picture from one of the scenes in the new video that we're going to drop later tonight after the fashion show.
Yes, indeed.
I like that scene. It was so funny.
Yeah, that. I like the little splat. Splat. That shit had me fucking laughing. All right, and then as another testament to the wonders of Atlas, this perfectly fucking centered image. Just gonna point out, perfectly fucking centered.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
It's so like you have your character like right at like that core of Atlas, and the circles are like that's one of those things that we were just talking about how it's just that moment that you can capture.
Yeah,
you know,
that's one of my favorite pictures. I think I tweeted that out last week on Twitter as well.
Gorgeous, dude. And that's again, take pictures in the Atlas. If you're a No Man's Sky player and you want to learn how to take solid pictures, fucking use this game. You'll figure it out.
I thought it was crazy when I first got there, because I'd warped to another star system, and all of a sudden there was this big black diamond with chunks missing out of it and big red glowing light. I thought, am I in fucking Star Trek here or something?
Yeah. Am I about to die?
But I didn't know about the Atlas. I didn't know what it was or anything. So when I first went there, I was like, this place is fucking amazing.
Yeah, dude. It's really cool. This game gives so many opportunities for moments like this, where it's just awe-striking, and you're like, what the fuck is this? What's going on? You know, it's really cool. You know, even there's sometimes that happens. You know, I'll go to a new star system, go to check out a planet, and then, you know, I break through the atmosphere, and just the landscape is gorgeous and fucking perfectly laid out, and all sorts of hills and valleys and mountains, and I'm like, oh wow, this is just random generation came out looking fucking like a paradise.
Yeah.
Yeah. This game allows for a lot of opportunity for moments like that.
I'm gonna watch this clip of you again.
All right. So here's the clip. I'm gonna watch it on my screen, obviously.
Okay.
This is my. It's called the Big Oof.
I'm playing the video. Does the sound come through to you as well?
Nope, I can't hear it. They can hear
that's
the
all
sound on my end, so they're hearing our voice overlay the sound. But this was
Yeah.
right here. They told me be careful. I was not very careful.
As soon as they step out the helicopter.
It
was nicely parked though.
I didn't know that my character was gonna,
wow.
I didn't know that he was gonna hit the fucking propeller, but it was just ironic, cause like I was in the helicopter, we just got past the Juggernaut in that mission and everything, and everything went really fucking smooth at that point. And I started landing it, and they were worried I was gonna I was more worried about like hitting the tree and blowing up or something like that, and they were worried about that too. And I'm like, nah, don't worry, I got this. Thunk, and I just got fucking chopped, dude. So what I was thinking though for next time, I want you two and Banger to pick like your favorite clip from the past few weeks, and then we'll do a clip for each of us. That way, we can have a clip from me, clip from you guys, and then we'll kind of fill this section up a little bit more, because kind of getting a feel for what we can do with this section. And this is sort of it, showcase pictures, which was always the intention, but now I got OBS really well set up for it, where I can put in multiple clips, string everything together really well. So it'll be a nice, exciting segment for everybody. And then
that's not
once
it's
we
not an
get
easy task though. I've got 2,000 clips on that.
Dude, trust me. That's why I ended up going through all of my clips on Xbox, and I downloaded them onto my laptop and then just fucking deleted everything on my Xbox. So I was like, I'm gonna start fresh. Plus, I was running out of room.
I need to do that.
Yeah. And then what I figured is we can do a community highlight thing. It's just a matter of getting the people that are going to be receptive to it. But give a shout out on Discord, Facebook, Twitter. Be like, hey, everybody, this coming up episode of, Talking with Tyrants, we want to feature some of your stuff. So here's the Gmail. Google share it, whatever format we want them to submit the clips in, doesn't matter. But then, get a couple people's, get their favorite, community picks sort of thing going. That way we can get other people involved in this, and I feel like that'll kind of create a butterfly effect of sorts, because then that will get more people. If somebody knows that their clip is going to be in the YouTube video, they might be more likely to actually come and listen to it, and then be like, hey, come check out this podcast. I got a video game clip on it. It's really cool. It's we could kind of mold it and shape it, to involve the community a little bit more. And then kind of like what you said, Stoney, we could get people to guest star sometimes. We could reformat it a little bit for that. So when we have a guest star, maybe make it more like a talk panel. We could have some of our structured segments, but maybe remorph it some to focus on the guest, almost. So kind of maybe come up with a couple funny segments to, get interactive with that person, stuff like that. Imagine having, a funny, get Snoochie on here and do a yes or no fashion thing, so I could actually have an image come up and we get pictures of random people or random people's characters in games and post it up and have him vote yes or no on whether they're fashionable. Snoochie.
Yeah. I told him, you gotta change your gamer tag to that.
We've got to be Snoochie Gang.
Snoochie Gang.
Yes.
Snoochie's Gang.
That'd be awesome.
You just rock up on GTA Snoochie Gang, Snoochie Gang, Snoochie Gang.
Yeah, that should be fun. Well, I think we could seamlessly change the set crew logo. I don't know how that works, how it affects in game or how long it takes to take effect in game. But for a day, maybe Chaos in Los Santos when we do that type of event, just roll in as a Snoochie Gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Oh, that would be so dope. So let me pop that outro screen. All right, everybody. That was another good session. It was about an hour.
Yeah.
That
Oh, we
was
covered a
good.
lot.
Yeah, dude. We did. We're getting this down. I like we're starting to get more of a flow. I think everybody seems way more comfortable in it. We're kind of understanding. Like we got a good thing going here. I'm definitely excited. Here in like over the next couple of podcasts, I'm gonna start working on trying to find out how I can do like video for us, and we can start implementing stuff like that. You know, even if it's not every time, if once in a while we want to just do like a Skype call, I can screen record and then boom, just have us chat, and that way people can, you know, put a voice to a face, you know, and kind of, you know, everything like that. But
I have to think of a good area in my house to go and sit while we talk.
yeah. I'm gonna put something up behind me. I'm gonna have to like fucking buy like a Tycho tapestry or something, hang that bitch up behind me, have the big ass Tycho logo. Oh, that would be so dope.
If we're sat gaming, like I don't mind sitting, you know, showing my front room, so I can pop my phone to get a good angle or whatever.
Yeah, and I definitely want to do a podcast one day where we're in a game and find one that we could like make our characters kind of look like they're talking. That shit would be so cool. Like,
I know Red Dead does that really good.
Yeah.
I when I figured that out on Red Dead, I was really stoned one day, and I just sat there looking at my character's mouth while I was talking, and I was cracking myself up.
That's funny.
I was like, "Wait, is his mouth doing what I thought?" I was like, "Oh,
what the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that's it for this episode, everybody. We will see you next week. I still have to change this outro picture because it says next week, but we all know by now it means next week. And as always, stay nerdy.